Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to AlHussnain Hadith series. Today we're going to talk about some characteristics that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam advised a true believer to have. And every single person who believes in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the last day, they should adorn themselves with these qualities. So without further ado, the hadith that is narrated by Abu Hurairah radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, عن أبي هريرة رضي الله تعالى عنه قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم من كان يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر فليكرم ضيفه ومن كان يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر فليصل رحمه ومن كان يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر فليقل خيرا أو ليصمت متفق عليه. So this hadith means that Abu Hurairah radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, he narrates from Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said that whoever believes in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the last day, then he should show hospitality towards his guests. Number two, that whoever believes in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the last day, then he should tie the ties of kinship. He should join the ties of kinship. He shouldn't cut them off. And the third is that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, whoever believes in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the last day, then he should say good or remain silent. This hadith is narrated by Bukhari and by Muslim. So what does this hadith mean? These are the basic characteristics of a human being. That a human being, if someone visits his home, then he should treat them with the appropriate mannerisms. He should give them a good place to stay. He should give him the best type of food that he can serve. Of course, we should not try to go over our limit. That's not the point, israf. And we should try to do so much extra that we go into some sort of problems, like financial problems, or we don't have what the expectations set by society sometimes, and we're not able to fulfill that. But what Islam wants from us is that we do the best of our capabilities to take care of our guests as much as possible. And the second thing is that we should tie our kinship. We should make sure that we don't cut the ties of kinship. Means we should join our relationships and keep the relatives together. A lot of times fights break out, arguments happen, so many different things from shaitan, other people who are enemies of the family, that we forget that these people are our family, and then we don't speak to them for years and years and years. And now this is in terms of your dunya. When it comes to your dunya, and you see that some people are affecting your dunya in a negative way, then we should try our best that even if someone is mean to us, even if someone is rude to us, even if someone is mean or rude to us, we try to show that we have the best of manners towards them. And if they stop talking to us, we should talk to them. And at least basic thing is to at least give salam to them when we see them, call them on Eid or some other time, and not completely cut our ties of relationship with them. Of course, a healthy relationship is the best thing, but if someone is affecting you negatively a lot, then you should at least keep the bare minimum. And the last is that whoever believes in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the last day, then he should say good or remain silent. And this is the most important thing that we need to remember. As some of our pious predecessors have said, that I have never ever regretted not saying something, but many times I have regretted saying something. So we should always be careful of what we say. If there's some sort of dunyawi benefit in it, if there's some sort of ukhrawi benefit in the hereafter, then we should by all means go ahead and say it. But if we have no benefit in terms of dunya, we have no benefit in terms of akhirah, maybe this word or this sentence that we're saying could actually cause harm for the dunya of someone or the harm for the akhirah of someone, then we should try to avoid saying. It's better not to say something. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He helps us inculcate these basic humanitarian qualities. That first of all, we take care of our guests if they visit us. Number two is that we tie our ties of kinship. We don't cut them off. And number three is that we try to say what is good, and try anything else which has no good in it, we try to remain silent and not say unnecessary things. Jazakumullah khairan. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.